Hi guys, I am back and I hope everyone had like a really good May and June. It wasn't really that good, so I was kind of like AWOL, but I'm back and I wanted to do something very different than my usual. I did mukbang the last time, but now from one popular demand to another, I'm here to demonstrate and do an instructional video. Instruction video. A how-to on for all the females all the way to the back and everywhere on how to use a menstrual cup. Ladies, let me just back up for a little bit. This item, this invention changed my life. My cycle every month has been barely there because of this experience. So what is a menstrual cup? I have it here for you to all see. I honestly would like to thank my friend Naomi for encouraging me to use this. The only downside to it is that I wish I knew about them in my early 20s. I wish I knew them in my early 20s. I wish that I learned how to use a cup, because it has definitely been invented since 1930. But this is it. Okay. It's reusable. Okay, I have to be maybe in front of it so you can really see it. I had to demonstrate how to use it without my vagina. I am just going to teach you how to use it cup-wise, okay? So it looks like this. This is the large version. And this is the June cup, okay? This is the June cup. I will need another tool here. Okay, let's use my mouse. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I just wanted to do some type of demonstration where you can clearly see how I insert it in. And if you have, like, most of the questions that I usually get is like, oh, can you feel it? How often do you take it out? Things like that. So this is the smaller cup that I used to use. This is where you wash it and disinfect it after each use or after each cycle. So this is the smaller version of it. Okay, it's pink. So notice the sizing here. Small version and the big version. It is recommended according to your flow which cup is best for you. I forgot what brand this is. It's not the Diva Cup. It's something I bought off of Amazon, but it was like, I want to say like 2 years ago. That's actually when I first found out about cups. Now, without further ado, so this is what we're going to do. When I first use it, don't be too scared and know your vagina. It goes under the cervix, okay? Goes under the cervix. This is your cervix. It goes under the cervix. Now, basically, a menstrual cup is you leave it there for the whole day. You don't need to keep changing it like every 2 hours, like a tampon or like a pad or whatever. And it's reusable. You plug it in, take it out, and you dump the blood. Okay, so for some people that gets grossed out, get over yourself. It's your menstrual cycle. These are your ovaries. These are your lady parts. So be in touch with it. I am all for really embracing your flow, knowing your schedule, knowing when your first day, second day, and even the flow of your blood. You need to be aware of that, because if you're not, then stop denying that and get over yourself, because this is part of being a woman, okay? This is part of being a bad bitch. Okay, so here is, let me focus that. Here's the cup. Okay. It's very soft. Okay. Like that. Now, when I first looked at a YouTube tutorial, it was very helpful for me. It took me, I want to say, like 2 cycles before I became really comfortable with it. So first, that's your cup right here. Okay. With your index finger, you want to fold it like a tulip and fold it like this. Okay. So basically, you're just folding it. You're making it flexible enough to be inserted in through your vagina walls, up through your cervix. So now that's the shape. That's the shape right here. Okay. So for me, my indication is that if I fold it this way, it goes in that way, all the way down. So here it is. Okay. This way you have this motion of, let me focus it. Okay, so this motion of going in that way. So now, just to show you, so let's say this is the vagina walls and this is your vagina. You go insert it that way. Okay? So now it's going in this way. And don't be scared. You push it and help it with this finger to push it all the way in, and see how it's gonna pop inside. Okay? It's gonna something. You're gonna feel it. There's some kind of like a pop. So now your finger will assist it. If it hasn't popped yet, it's just kind of like you're pushing it, okay, inside, because it's gonna sit like this. It's basically gonna sit. This is your cervix. It's gonna sit under your cervix this way. Okay? You can look at like anatomy books or whatever you need to do if you do not know what your cervix looks like. But it will sit here. There's nowhere else for it to go. Not here, not here. It's gonna be here. Okay? Once it's in here, you leave it alone. You leave it alone for the duration of your period, for not the cycle, but for the duration of the period for that day. So normally it's safe for me. I would go 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hours. And you don't have to touch it again, Now, for the time that you need to empty it up, because you need to know your flow. So basically, my heaviest flow would be the second day. So then that's like a full cup by then. So I would put it before going to work or before doing anything for that day for me. And then at the end of the day, I take it out. Now, this is very important. When you're taking it out, you see this little string here, okay? That string right there, you just don't yank it out of your vagina. Don't just pull it. There's little tiny holes here. Okay, let me see if I can focus it. There are tiny holes that you can see at the sides of it. Anyway, those tiny holes, it's kind of like the pressure that holds it inside, that it's suctioned. It's like a suction feeling. Now, when you pull it off, you just don't yank it because you're like in the toilet. You don't pull it because you see the holes? The holes are going to like suck it back in under your cervix. So what you do, and this is a trick, again, that I learned from YouTube, thanks to YouTube and the internet. When you push, you gotta push like the pooping push. You have to... Okay, there's a pooping push that needs to be done to assist you. So now this is your hole. And now, okay, so this is the hole. And when you pooping push, do your pooping push, like this little helper thing will slide down so you can, together with your pull, push. Like the pooping push, like when you're about to poop, okay? So this will help and assist your descent of the cup. Once it has been descended, you dump it in the toilet, rinse, repeat. And that's it. You don't have to worry about it. It's a good invention. I am so happy with this invention. It did change my life. And just let me tell you, a woman invented this, okay? A woman designed this. A woman made this. Thank the goddess. Because the tampon and the pad were invented by men, okay, who don't menstruate. So, just so you know, yes, this cup is designed and invented by a woman. You can Google that. But I'm so happy with it. This is the largest one. I don't use pads. I don't use tampons. And just to give you an overview, let's say these, okay, this is your cervix and this is the cup, right? When women use tampons, this is your vagina hole right here and wall, and literally the tampon is right here. Okay? The cervix is up here, but the tampon is stuck here, so you have that feeling of like there's something stuck in there. This is more comfortable than the tampon, so I recommend it to whoever is able to use it. You're saving the environment, saving your vagina, and saving, like, I enjoy my cycles now. I seriously enjoy like having my period, you know. It helps. But to those and my friends who are trying to learn about the menstrual cup, you can DM me and you can ask me personal questions. Obviously, I have talked about like how I do insert the cup. So, hope this tutorial did help at least one person, one female, one sister, one goddess, and a bad bitch. Thank you.